this video, we're going to show you how to make a stoplight. So again, you're going to try to make a stoplight look a little bit like this, and you can use HTML and CSS to do it. So the first thing we're going to do is we're just going to create our HTML so that we can later style it. So first, we're just going to create the traffic light buttons. It's a little wider so you can see it. So these are just going to be those buttons that you saw here, stop, slow, go. So they can control the traffic light. And we're going to use unique IDs for each one of those that we can know. So it's a little easier to know which button's being pressed when it's pressed. Or make all these a class buttons so that we can just format them all at the same time. And we're going to make the actual traffic light. And that's it for our HTML file. And now on to our CSS file. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is we're just going to put the buttons on the left. And then we're going to format the traffic lights. So we're going to first format the div, which holds them. That's spelled right. All right, so we're just going to give it a height, pixels. This will make it like curved, the border radius. All right, so now we can go in here and see if we actually, that's our old file. Let's go to our temp file that we're working on. Okay, so now we can see that we have a pretty ugly stoplight, but we have the background of the stoplight nonetheless. Now I can scroll down a little bit and we can start formatting the individual lights. Starting with this light class. I'm just gonna make it black to start off with. That was one. And here's how you make a circle. So it's border radius 50% makes the circle. Make the margin 10 pixels, and using the auto will make it centered. So this will be 10 pixels up and bottom, and then this will make it centered from left to right. That should be it there. So we're gonna go back here. Okay, so now we have our perfect circles. And next we can format the buttons. Up button. Make this look a little prettier. Now we have our buttons, and then we give that a little border radius so it doesn't look so square. Okay. A little bit better. Probably give this a little bit different height, but we're not going to get too much into this at the moment. So that's probably it for formatting, basic formatting. Then we can go in here and we can create our JavaScript. Oop. So let's make this a little bit bigger. All right, so we're going to first create our button clicks. So someone clicks the stop button. Stop function. And same thing, slow. So this will basically, when someone clicks any of these buttons, it'll run the corresponding functions. So now we just want to create those functions. So first one is the stop function. So we're going to change the stop light to the background color. And then we're going to do the same thing for slow. It's yellow. Let's copy this. And make it. All right, so now when the user clicks one of these buttons, I'll run these functions. So it just changes the color to the corresponding color. Oop. Click refresh. There we go. Looks like the go button's not working. So let's see, that must something up with the go button. Go. Oh, there we go again. There we go. Keep on getting alerts, other meetings. All right, and as you notice here, it, once it turns to the color, it's not automatically turning off. So we can write code real quick that does that. So let's write a function called turn off. It's black. Same thing for slow and stop. And then each one of these, we're just going to call the function. Okay, so now this will make all the lights turn black and then change the color to the one that we want. So let's refresh this, click stop, and this is not working now, so let's go ahead and see what we were doing wrong this time. Oh. Okay, let's try it again. And let's stop. All right, now we'll click slow, it turns yellow, but it first turns this black. Same thing here, same thing here. Okay. There we go. That's the answer to the traffic light problem. And again, for extra credit, I won't go over it here, but for extra credit, try to Google how to use a timer function. That way you can have it automatically change from red to yellow to green and back again to red. See you in the next project.